Finding the perfect home starts with REMAX.com, which features charming cottages, bungalows, homesteads, hideaways, and abodes. Conveniently located right in the heart of everywhere. Also includes 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every type of floor, staircase, fireplace, period detail, and some of the best schools anywhere. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at REMAX.com. That's the sign of a REMAX agent.
Another Friday is approaching, so let's take a look at this week's REMAX Big 3 games. We start on the Missouri side with a Class 5 battle in the Northland as Oak Park hosts Grain Valley. The Eagles bounce back from its Week 1 loss with an impressive win over Grandview last week. Grain Valley posts a potent offense led by quarterback Caleb Larson and tailback DJ Harris. The Eagles jumped out to a 43-6 lead at the half on their way to their first win last week. Oak Park counters with a defense that has held Winnetonka and Ruskin to just 6 points. The offense put up more than 40 points in both games, so this is a potent team as well. This should be a great early season showdown in Missouri Class 5. Our next REMAX Big 3 game is Staley at Lee Summit North. Falcons stand at 1-1 after losing to Lee Summit last week. Falcons trailed big early, but rallied to make it a one-score game before losing 45-28. Staley will need to find the consistency it had in its Week 1 win over Blue Springs to stay with the Broncos. North put together a solid game beating Park Hill South 24-7 last week. The Broncos defense held the Panthers' potent rushing attack to just 15 yards in a dominating defensive performance. The Broncos offense found its footing last week and will look to continue its improvement with this test against Staley. Our final REMAX Big 3 game on the Missouri side is another Class 5 contest north of the river as Platte County hosts North Kansas City. This has been a burgeoning rivalry the last few years, and this could be another exciting chapter in that story. North Kansas City has won its first 2 games leaning on a defense that has allowed just 6 points, with the 28-0 win over Columbia Hickman in Week 1 and a 15-6 victory last week over Raytown South. Platte County enters with an uncharacteristic 0-2 mark. Pirates lost to Kearney in overtime in Week 1, 21-14, and to Smithville 10-7 last week. Points aren't easy to come by for either team, and this could be a tough defensive, low-scoring battle where turnovers and field position are a key to victory. Let's jump over to the Kansas side. Our first Kansas REMAX Big 3 game is Blue Valley Southwest at Bishop Miege. The Timberwolves hit the road with a bad taste in their mouth after losing a close 28-21 game to Blue Valley. Southwest jumped out to an early lead and took a 21-14 margin into the fourth quarter, only to come up short. The Timberwolves will look to finish strong this week against a Miege team that handled Blue Valley North to open the season. The Stags got a big performance out of quarterback Mac Armstrong, who finished with 363 yards and 3 TDs in the 40-14 win. Miege could be returning to pass form after a 4-win 2021, but this will be a good early season test for both schools. Our next REMAX Big 3 game is Olathe South at Shawnee Mission North. South rallied to beat Lawrence to open the season and have started off the season well under new coach Ron Litchfield. The Falcons got tested in the 36-32 win and will now need to show improvement in Week 2. The Bison opened with a 28-7 win over Shawnee Mission South. North controlled the game from the opening kickoff and bring lots of energy into the second week of the season. If North is going to double or triple its win total from last season, a win over Olathe South would be a good way to reach that total. Our final REMAX Big 3 game of the week is Shawnee Mission Northwest at Olathe North. The Cougars will head to Olathe fresh off a big 44-0 win over Shawnee Mission West, led by tailback Malik Oatis, who tallied 214 yards and 2 TDs. Northwest's offense is dynamic, but the defense pitched a shutout to carry its end of the bargain. The Cougars will face an Olathe North team that beat rival Olathe East 26-6 on the strength of a 230-yard, 2 TD performance by tailback TJ Porter. Both teams will look to get a good rushing attack and rely on a strong defense to go 2-0 in the Sunflower League. Remember, you can find the REMAX Big 3 each week at PrepsKC.com or on the PrepsKC YouTube channel.